Previously in the Boost District channel.
Today we're going to be working on the giveaway truck. Behind us is our 2016 single cab Denali giveaway truck that we purchased in the last couple of videos. Today we're going to be going through the paces, dynoing this thing. Trent did a damn good job on cleaning up all the wiring. Look at that. Super clean wiring. Nothing is gonna chafe, nothing is gonna short, nothing is gonna catch fire. It all looks good and looks even better than OEM. Drop down below what you guys wanna see on this thing. I'm really excited to show you guys what we're doing to it.
On today's episode,
What are you doing, Justin?
Trying to pull out some fans. My biggest fans.
So I'm guessing we're going with Supercharger?
We are going Supercharger. Maybe. I don't know. Are we? Trent, we going blower?
I think so.
I think most people said blower, so.
Look at that. Look at all that room.
Too much room for activity.
Time to make a mess. Is it a mess if it was planned?
I don't think so.
You know, really wish this radiator had a petcock. It does not. Which is lame.
So what's the game plan?
Make it not slow.
Make It's Not Slow project is definitely going. So what, are we basically copying the coolant lines from that truck to here?
Probably.
Okay. The main goal is hopefully just needs upper radiator hose and trim the lower radiator hose. Hopefully.
Yeah. Obviously with these kits you gotta run the LAT water pump. So.
Yeah. Alright, so we're basically using the bigger 2650 version on this truck since it doesn't have the battery here anyways. It's more beneficial to just come out straight to kind of give it more whine, straighter airflow, and just use what we have that is available for this truck that will work really good. So obviously for you guys that are buying this kit, it will all come in all inclusive with just the proper belt drive and throttle body stuff that goes straight out from that way, but we're trying to kind of do a little bit of R&D and show you guys what is a little different to make a little bit more power and give it some creativity on how it looks too. So that's kind of what we're trying to figure out over here right now.
Why do you need to take the belt drive off?
We've got to swap it to an LAT water pump so that it will bolt up to the blower. Late model style blower, my earlier model truck.
What kind of blower are we going with?
2650. Good news is we've got it completely torn down, ready for the new water pump, and to start moving on the blower install. Bad news is we may have made a slight mess. Jamie, got a job for you.
every $5 you spend will get you one entry. But from now to September 30th, you get 100 X entries.
All right, so we have got the LAT water pump installed, tensioners installed, AC compressors back installed. The rest of the belt drive is all finished up. Done with that section. Trent already went through and cleaned up all of our wiring for us. Got that all tested, taped up, and cleaned up. Next up is heat exchanger, the water pump, blower, to finish off the build. But good progress for now. So, time to keep rolling.
What's going on?
Well, we were told that this had LT4 injectors in it. Getting ready to install the blower unit, decided to go ahead and pull them just to verify, obviously, so our tuning data is accurate. And unfortunately, they are not. They are LT1 injectors, and that is not going to work. So,
We have to put new injectors.
Yep. Time to throw some injectors in it.
It's good.
Slight setback, but no big deal. Keep rolling.
So is that like a special tool to get rid of those lines?
Yeah, just a release tool. That isn't working. There it goes. Well, this sucks, but ultimately that's why you check.
We verify twice.
Yep. A lot better to check now and find out versus
Putting the blower on and having to take it.
Putting it all together, then wondering why it doesn't want to tune right. At least now we know.
Good thing you verified twice.
Verify twice. Good thing is it does have an LT4 fuel pump.
Does that one have the same?
Yep. Yep, LT1s. No good.
Get those swapped out.
Get them going.
So, the listing on the truck when we bought it said it had LT4 pump and LT4 injectors. We verified, we wanted to make sure, because instead of putting the supercharger in and then hoping that it has LT4 injectors, I already had a hunch with the tune file that it wasn't. We pulled it out and checked the part number, and based on the part number here, that is a lie. That's okay. Luckily, we stock these injectors in-house. The good thing though is the high pressure fuel pump is actually an LT4 pump, so that saves us a few dollars. And then since we stock this, screenshot this listing on our website so people can make sure they can follow around and buy whatever we're putting in this truck. So Justin is right now gonna change the injectors in deck, and I will get the injectors plopped back in with new seals, and she'll be ready to go for the supercharger to be installed. While taking this injector harness apart, we realized that this was crimped on by butt connectors right here, and also a couple shafts on the wiring harness. So we just decided to go ahead and put a new harness in place, get a new LT4 harness that we stock also here. So this whole truck will be getting a fresh engine bay harness on the injector side of it, so there's no guesses or chafing.
Alright, so we got the LT4 injectors and the harnesses back on the rails. Time to get them back installed and get back on track.
Alright, so we have the supercharger mounted in place, as you guys can see right here. We have cleaned up a lot more wiring that we've seen and throughout. We have all the radiator hoses plugged in place, and now really the decision time is what pulley do we run. This is the pulley that comes with, which is 105 millimeters, and then this smaller party pulley, which is a 90 millimeter. We're definitely gonna go with this since this engine is cammed, lower compression ratio. It definitely will compensate for the loss boost on that aspect, so we're gonna go with that. And then if we need to drop more, we can drop more, but this is a good starting point for what we're trying to do. This would probably put it at like 3-4 pounds of boost, and this might put it about 7 to 8 pounds of boost. So if we need to do more later on, if my calculations are incorrect, then at least we have the option to go smaller, because we do carry a lot more sizes in stock too. So hoses are done, sensors are ran.
Yeah, I got to finish up the heat exchanger.
Yeah. Heat exchanger needs to be ran, the pump needs to be ran.
Part of it.
The reservoir you already got done in place a while ago. That looked good.
Yeah.
Basically show where, like right here, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that looks nice. It will look discreet and high up, so it can bleed pretty nicely.
Yeah, throw some spark plugs in it.
Gap the plug, put the belt in place. We got the HD tensioner mounted also. That looks really good in place. We might need to put a bigger idler here to give it more belt wrap if we go a smaller pulley, but so far so good. I like it a lot. Looks really clean. This harness has come a long way. Let's show this out, Diego. I know I've talked about it before, but dang, that looks really good compared to the old crusty setup that we had before. So Trent did a good job at that. So we'll keep plugging at it and get this thing ready for fire up real soon here.
All right, so the blower install portion is pretty much wrapped up. Now we're gonna move over to the heat exchanger, start getting our lines, got some PVC lines, stuff like that to kind of finish everything up. And then we'll see if we can get it to fire.
So you're gonna have to like custom mount that?
Yeah, we'll have to get this all leveled, get it all mounted up, get our heat exchanger pump mounted, and then just start fabbing up lines, running the electrical for it, all the nitty gritty stuff.
What about over here? What's left to do before we start up?
Engine bay, same thing, just finishing the lines, got to finish running PVC lines to the catch can. A little miscellaneous stuff, the majority of it's done, cooling system's done, pulleys on, belts on. Just,
we did run into some problems with the catch can.
I wouldn't necessarily say problems. They were set up on AN fittings, which there was some fitment issues between the quick connects and the blower itself. So we're gonna switch those back over to quick connect and then convert it to AN when it gets to the can. So not a big deal, just, you know, adapting things.
Minor setbacks.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call them setbacks, honestly, just minor adjustments. So
that's a word.
Adjustments, making the fit and finish work and being able to line everything out real clean and happy.
So we'll give them some time lapse of everything getting done.
Cue to time lapse.
All right, while the guys are working in the shop, we're gonna go test out Russell's 2024 Charger. We just put a Whipple 3-liter on this thing and we dynoed it, made decent power, picked up almost 120 wheel, just blower only. It has a catback exhaust that we put on it already previously, and blower only. So let's see how this thing drives. It sounds really good. It revs out really nice, makes cool sounds. I think that's the only thing he really was looking at, but let's see as far as maintenance or all right, yeah, it gets down. Sounds good. It finally spins the wheels, the tires. It was definitely lacking some torque. Throttle pedal feels really good now, so let's do a little bit of driving, just kind of hear this out and give it back to him. He's very excited getting this car back to him. We've had it for a couple weeks now and just ready to go home finally, but want to perfect it. This is our very first Dodge Charger Whipple install. So
on a Scat Pack.
On a Scat Pack, yes, you're right. 392 Scat Pack 2024, and it has, I think, 4,000 miles on it. 5,137 miles. It's pretty rowdy.
And I believe it's the last call on these.
It is the last call. Is it a last call? It's a Mopar edition, so whatever.
It's I saw the badge in the engine bay and it said last call.
Oh, okay.
So it's the last year of the V8s.
For now.
For now.
Yeah, because you know Dodge is going America again, and they're revitalizing the Hemi. So
they don't want to fall behind Chevy or Ford.
Yeah, but a good call for them. I'm all for it. Now that we've done a lot of partnership with Whipple, we've actually really been expanding on our product lines and showing what we have in stock for install and also for our online store. This is one of them. I don't really work on a lot of Dodges, but this kind of opens the market. You know, like we sell Dodge Superchargers, F-150, Mustang, the Ford ones obviously that are hot right now. We have an S550, S650 kits in stock, Gen 6 3-liter obviously, and they're all live on the site. So C8s, I'm trying guys. I'm trying really hard to get a C8 kit going. There may or may not be something in the works. I can't tell you much, but I just wanted you guys to know that we're trying. Obviously the LS stuff, got that on the works and good to go. We've sold plenty of 3 liters. We're building a couple other cars in-house with a 3 liter 6th gen on it. So very cool stuff. Let's do another quick hit right here. We're obviously in Mexico. We're gonna do a quick hit while we are in the barrios. Not bad. It actually gets down and go. So that is exactly what Russell is looking for. And he's gonna get it. So this thing is ready to go home. I just wanted to drive it real quick and make sure there's no check engine lights, no funny business, everything works, it shifts, and that it does. So approved. Let's get this thing back on the back to United States and back to Russell's hands. So on to the next one. We have a GT350 Whipple install happening, and we also have a couple other Blackwing, CT5V Blackwing, and a couple of my own cars that we're going to be doing a Whipple install. We're doing a video, TVS 2650 versus 3 liter shootout, so stay tuned for that one also. So now let's get back to the guys working in the shop and see what they're up to. All right, guys, we just got back from driving Russell's car. That's our very first Dodge in the channel, by the way. Congratulations to Russell getting his Scat Pack. No, what is that? The Mopar Edition? Scat Pack, whatever. Charger, Scat Pack, Mopar Edition, Whippled, done by Boost District. Thing sounds really good. It rips and it actually gets to dance in the streets now. So there's that. Back in the truck though, we are putting our mock-up stock tube back in place just to get the truck started. Got every single line finished and drawn up into place. Last thing to do is for Justin to finish out the intercooler pump wiring. He's working on that right now. Turn around the camera, show them. Everything starts like that. Put them together and formed into piece, and then we wrap it all up to make it look nice and clean and OEMs to be hidden everywhere else. So next thing to do in the list is to start this thing up. This thing is ready to go. I'm curious to see how it sounds. We put the blower on it obviously and a couple other things. I'm ready to see how this thing sounds. So let's go fire this up. There you go. Fire it up. All right, guys. This thing is pretty much wrapped up on this video. This will end it here. Truck is running, sounds really good. I'm really excited to start ripping on it when we get the intake tube made, smaller belt on, so you guys can hear a lot of that blower whine, and on the dyno. So that's pretty much for this video. We have lots of cars right now in the shop, lots of turbo C8s, supercharged C8s in the works, and we got a couple surprise, even that purple car in the back. I have a little teaser for you guys on that badass build that we're doing. So lots of amazing things right now happening here in the shop. Thank you so much for the support and watching. If you guys don't follow us on Instagram and TikTok, please do that right now. Please make sure you don't forget to like and subscribe to today's video. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Stay boosted.